See, she's always thinking first about those videos.
Surprise. Hi everyone, I'm Melody. I know many of you, and some of you are going to be new friends. This is terrible. I wrote this little bluegrass musical called Murder Lake, and this is a developmental presentation of it. So thank you for being here, for hearing it out. So you hear a lot of originals and also some hopefully public domain murder ballad stats. We'll find that out later when, it's not a developmental presentation at Jalopy. But this is sort of like the hometown crew getting to hear it. And it's this first time ever being presented. I have an amazing bunch of people here to help me play all the music and be the actors. So yay! We'll play through the show, and then we'll have like a little break, then maybe a talk back, and perhaps an impromptu mini jam afterwards. Just so you know what's in store for you tonight. All right, shall we? Let me tune. Murder Lake.
Everyone in folk music knows, don't go for a walk by the river if you're in a bluegrass song. All manner of murder and mayhem is sure to ensue. In the fictional town of Bluegrass Song, local law enforcement have been overwhelmed by the murderous river walks of one Willie, a character who has popped up in murder ballads throughout the ages.
There were two sisters of County Clare. Oh, the wind and rain. One was dark and the other was fair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And they both had a love of the miller's son. Oh, the wind and rain. He was fond of the fairer one. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her into the river to drown. Oh, the wind and rain. Watched her as she floated down. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. In days of old there was a lake, and down beside it grew a town. And when the lake was pleased and sate, then all within the town fared well.
You've been listening to Willie or Won't He, The Hunt for the Composer. And now for a PSA from the Sheriff's Department of the town of A Bluegrass Song.
The sheriff is on her cabin porch.
pleasant, it is bound to all go wrong. A lovely walk with your sweetheart on the outskirts of the town will quickly turn to danger when he throws you in to drown.
Officers mooning and hooing. Join Sheriff on the porch.
Caesar! Must be some deadly toxins secreted in the air. Or maybe it's the water, although it seems so fair, that makes you kill your loved ones over matters petty and slight. Then rue the day forever, a husk of grief and strife. Thanks so much for stopping by.
It's good to see you, Sheriff.
Please, it's just Maggie now. Mags, maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's gonna take some time to get used to.
Oh, sure, for all of us.
Nice setup you got here. Very rustic, chic.
Yeah, it's exactly the right place for me for right now.
Yeah, a whole lot of wood.
Yup.
Chief, we hate to intrude on you by doing all this, your solitude and everything. We didn't just come here to pick and catch up.
I had a feeling.
We could really use your help.
I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, Willie's back.
Damn it! Are you sure?
It looks that way. The body of 22-year-old Rose Connolly was washed up this morning, down in the Willow Garden cul-de-sac.
Poor girl.
Slams fist on counter, which reveals murder board. Mists of oblivion are lined up on platforms, and in the back, lit up with notes around them. A 3D physical representation of the murder board.
It does fit his 7-year pattern, and right along the river hunting ground.
That's what we were thinking.
We've put up so many signs, so many PSAs. What's it gonna take for people to stop walking by the river?
I know. It's just so damn idyllic.
You better take me to the scene.
Yes, Sheriff.
Maggie? Oh. It's Sheriff. I track through the power of observation, the tiniest things left behind. Just when you think you're in the clear, that's when you're mine.
As Huggin talks, the particulars get added to the murder board by the actor playing Rose Connolly.
Medical examiner says that she was poisoned, stabbed, and drowned for a literal overkill. The water washed away most of the evidence. There was trace amount of what appears to be burgundy wine in her left ear. Doc thinks that was how she was poisoned.
Down
me and my true love did meet. It was there we were a-courting, and I fell off to sleep. He had a bottle of burning wine, and I did not know. It was there he murdered this dear little girl down on the banks below. When you stray from the ways of common decency, I'll be the bloodhound on your trail. Trace amount of particulate, the smell of your carpet, the smell of your shampoo are all my clues. The games of football.
Get to the scene. Excitable rookie greets them.
Oh, wow! Sheriff Holmes! It's such an honor to meet you. And a surprise. I thought you were retired.
Sabbatical.
Oh, right. Wow. I can't believe we're working the Willie case. The proposer. He's back.
Ah, rookie. The chief doesn't like that term. We don't say proposer.
Oh? My bad.
Yeah, he's a serial killer, not a cartoon supervillain.
Oh, sure. That makes good sense. Very smart. Proposer is out. I'll update that on my Willie or Won't He podcast. The WOW community is already freaking out about his resurgence. And now, Sheriff Holmes is back from sabbatical. She always gets her man. She always gets her man. She always gets her man. She always gets her man.
I'll hone in on whatever is out of place. What stands out in a common scene? Trembled earth, withered branches, ooh, and shimmering ooze I've never seen. The game is afoot.
Sheriff takes a big whiff of sludge and faints. Slow motion falling, sliding down into the river, while unconscious, transitions to the world of the source and miss. Deputies and crime scenes fade away, replaced by the source and miss of the oblivion. Lights come up on miss in their murder board spots. Source is in the middle, about to make a grand walk down the stairs. Vegas showgirl style. Sheriff has swooned and in the act of slowly getting back up, appears to have taken a knee.
Whoa, where am I?
No need to bow. Those customary when in the presence of the divine. You may call me the source. I represent the wrongly accused river. It's high time we talked. In short, you are blaming the wrong body of water. This Willie, as you call him, is no mere man. He is something ancient and evil. Primordial ooze that grew consciousness, but not a conscience. And you may recognize some of these ladies from your murder board. I saved them. Frozen, suspended in time at the brink of death. They exist here with me as my waterfall retinue. The mist of oblivion.
Are they trapped?
Never! Consent is important.
Okay.
They are very much here of their own free will, and they can leave whenever they desire. Am I right, ladies? Leave me. Oh, darling, won't you leave me? You No, I don't want you here if you wanna be free. Anyway, roll call. Why don't we start with you, darling?
Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Gonna lay your glory down.
Corey lay gasping as soil rained down. We shot an invite through waters on the ground. We asked, she said yes, and was swept up in the midst of oblivion. Willie's gone around, and a mist comes to us from all over, like the banks of the Ohio.
Only say that you'll be mine. In our home we'll have you be. Down the side where the waters flow. On the banks of the Ohio. Knoxville girl. I fell down on my bended knee. For mercy I did cry. Oh, Willie dear, don't kill me here. I'm unprepared to die. Pretty Polly. Willie, oh Willie, I'm afraid of your ways. Willie, oh Willie, I'm afraid of your ways. The way you've been acting, you'll lead me astray. We used to walk every Sunday after church. He held my hand and was too shy to look me in the eye. And then one week, out of nowhere, he beats me savagely and throws me into the river. And then laments that I'll never be his bride, 'cause he killed me. Complete psycho bullshit. Yes, very consistent MO.
Or right here, last night, in fact.
He drew his saber through me. It was a bloody night. He threw me into the river, which was an awful sight. His races run beneath the sun, and he faces eternity. For he did murder this dear little girl, whose name was Rose Connolly.
He traumatizes my trees. He'll use my waters with his foul and dirty deeds. The wronged and rejected suitor is the part he especially likes to play. These are cases you're most familiar with, I think, since he's called the proposer?
Not by me, he isn't.
Oh, okay. He feeds on fear. It makes him stronger. He'll manipulate through mind control or poison. Sometimes he's less subtle and uses a gun.
First time he shot me in the side. He liked to watch me suffer, but with the second shot, I died. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone.
Went out one night for to make a little round. Met young Willie and he shot me down. They went back home, put in his bed. 44 smokeless under his head.
Loads to tell you. Oh, and we're running out of time. Your friends are resuscitating you as we speak.
Wait, what?
Nah, you'll be fine. And the veil has been lifted now, so we can guide you along your way. You won't remember much from this first meeting, but
Your gut tells you to go up the mountain.
your gut tells you to go up the mountain.
Sheriff wakes up. Mists fade into the background. Deputies occupy foreground, etc.
Maggie. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, what happened?
You slipped. It was terrible. But luckily you got snagged on this willow branch or you would have washed downstream.
It is, in fact, a mist holding the sheriff, and keeping her from traveling downstream. Sheriff and the Miss make eye contact. The others do not see.
Collect a sample of that weird goo, Hewen. But don't touch or inhale it unless you want to collapse like I did.
Of course, Chief. Rookie, you heard the chief.
Rookie scrambles to collect sample.
Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Moonin, we gotta get to the top of the mountain.
Whoa, slow down. We need to take you to a doctor.
I'm fine, the top of the mountain, it can't wait.
But why in the world would we go there? The crime scene is here. There's nothing up that way.
Ooh, except the drowned town, if you believe the legend.
Sheriff, we gotta take you to the hospital.
My gut tells me we have to go up the mountain, urgently. Rookie, remind me of the legend.
Sure! Oh, I love this story. My Mima used to tell it to me every night. Didn't get much sleep at Grandma's. Okay, just a sec. The WoW community will want to hear this too. We, of course, already covered it in Season 2, but a refresher never hurts.
Sets up phone for podcast update.
Hey there, wowzers! You're listening to the Willy or Won't He, the hunt for the proposer. First update, we don't say proposer anymore. Proposer is canceled. Secondly, harken back with me to the legend of the drowned town.
And days ago there was a lake, and down beside it grew a town. And when the lake was pleased and sate, then all within the town fared well.
Every 7 years, the spirit of the lake would demand a human sacrifice. In return, he provided safety and prosperity for the town. For hundreds of years, the pact worked, but the townspeople eventually stopped believing and stopped sacrificing. The lake spirit, more of a lake monster, if you ask me, got angry and hungry. And a hangry god is dangerous. Don't mess with a hangry god. Don't mess with a hangry god. He'll rise up and swallow you. Don't mess with a hangry god. One night, he flooded the entire town while they slept, feasting on thousands of lives all in one go until he grew big and strong. Big and strong enough to roam the earth at will. I mean, he had to. He cut off his supply of willing human sacrifice, so he was forced to go on the prowl. The terrible drifting lake, the terrible drifting lake. You're on dry land, you think you're safe, but not from the drifting lake. And he still roams to this day. A water spirit is a shapeshifter by nature. So, sometimes he appears as a man, sometimes a water creature like a fish or serpent, sometimes a dark and dreary lake. A dark and dreary lake, a dark and dreary lake, or maybe a fish or snake, a terrible drifting lake.
Nicely recited, excitable rookie. How does one defeat this monster? I mean, in the story, of course.
Of course. Well, according to my Mima, the only way to defeat a shapeshifter is to hold him in place while he changes into various things, until he's tired and reverts back to his original, true form. That's when you can attack him, because he'll be at his weakest then. My guess is, since this is a water spirit, we would need to attack him with weapons from the other elements. In this case, fire, wind, and earth.
You really missed out on an opportunity to say earth, wind, and fire.
Rookie mistake. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
Ooh! Electricity. I bet that would do it.
Okay, onward! The game is afoot.
Cops all depart.
Oh, hello. Looks like all of them left. Story time, maybe?
Well, you see,
I was not always as you see me now. A gorgeous water goddess. Once long ago in native Greece. That's right. Once long ago in my native Greece, I was a happy, carefree nymph, a favorite of Artemis. I loved the thrill of the hunt. One summer day, after a long, hot chase, I stepped into a river to bathe. The water felt so cool and refreshing. How was I to know? How was I to know that the river had intentions of its own? The river god Alpheus, for Willie was an Elfie then, delighted in my naked form and splashed my limbs with ill intent. He professed his love with terrifying whirlpools, then emerged in human form. I stumbled out and ran naked through the woods, crying out to Artemis, transform me, transform me, transform me, transform. She heard my cries, and thus I became a freshwater spring on an island some weeks away. You have to understand, there weren't much option for nymphs in those days. It was either get raped or ask some benevolent deity to transform you into a tree or a reed, or in this case, a spring, which you would think put an end to it. But no, he slithered around until he found me and commingled his waters with mine, a gross violation. I evaporated all that I was, became mist, a traveling cloud, and I floated all over until out of desperation I crossed a great ocean to an unknown land. And I was very happy there until, wouldn't you know it, he found me again. Take a hint, why don't ya? My ancient adversary and eternal stalker. Well, now I am the river who has intentions of its own.
Upon arrival at the top of the mountain, our troop encounters a stylish young man in a grove. He is in Mad Hatter style tux, flamboyant, and lounging on a large toadstool that looks like a love seat. His own little raised platform stage, or stage. He swivels around on his first line to blow a kiss. His eyes sparkle, and he's clearly eyeing the sheriff like a cat.
Ah, you're here. Welcome to my little slice of heaven.
Blows kiss of something akin to fairy dust. Mesmerizing, excitable rookie and moonin'. The source blocks his stuff from getting to sheriff, so she's still awake. Sheriff helps drag Rookie and Moonin to safety. Miss, gather, and seethe.
You're Willie?
Certainly, at the moment.
Your hunting days are over.
Well, that would be such a relief. Let me tell you, I've had to hunt and gather my own sacrifices these past few hundred years. Which is exasperating. I mean, it's not that I'm lazy, it's a matter of respect. On the plus side, since I am a silver lining kind of god, I do get more out of the hands-on experience. The smell of fear is intoxicating. And even more of a boost than a docile, submissive offering. Delightful.
Monster.
I'm simply misunderstood. After all, I'm only trying to be the perfect lover. I shower my ladies with gifts and attention, and then get turned down when I go to seal the deal. I've been the sweetest, the cutest, the neatest, and it gets me nowhere. Why does nobody appreciate a nice guy? Why does nobody appreciate a nice guy? Ladies sigh over those with a roving eye and barely notice their platonic best friend. Here am I, filled with love to give, never receiving any return. Flowers, pretty walks in nature, strong and loving hand, a sweet friend and such a good listener. Why she got to laugh when I tried to kiss her?
You proposed marriage on our second date and then beat me to death when I said I needed some time to think about it.
Oh, I'm a bit passionate, I do admit. Is that a crime?
I mean, yes, literally a crime. Murderers.
I either woo them myself, or I plant the seed in a young supplicant's mind, then he does the deed. Though he try, his charms be denied, erupting in a senseless rage. Toxic masculinity, toxic positivity, a winning combination in this brand new age. So many feeding options to play with over the years, all keeping me healthy and thriving. Here I am living my best life out here. Self-care is so important.
You think you're entitled, but you're not. You think you're entitled, but you're not. Just because you buy me things, now you wear a wedding ring. You think you're entitled, but you're not. You think you're entitled, but you're not. You think you're entitled, but you're not.
drags Willie off stage so that he can shapeshift wildly, conveniently only seen by Sheriff and the source who narrates.
Oh, wow, this is incredible. I wish you guys could see this. Not kidding about him being a shapeshifter, huh? Is that a purple alligator? Definitely not indigenous to the area.
Well, you know, he's been around. He's seen many of this.
They are really handing him his yowza! Oh, this is the best rodeo I've ever been to.
He had it coming.
Yeah, with a lasso made of water?
Oh, yeah, you know, they are, but mist.
Ah, wow. What a breathtaking stallion. Is that a horn? Is that a freaking unicorn? Oh, wow. Oh, it's melting. Oh, into a snake? A gooey serpent? Nasty.
Yes, he is most foul.
I gotta tell you, I'm not really sure why I'm here. They seem to have the situation well in hand. Magical vigilantism is not in my jurisdiction. I can't arrest a melting serpent.
No, but you integral to this process.
Am I? Because
Yes.
I'm feeling a little expendable.
Oh, trust me, valiant seeker, you are most needed.
Okay.
Yeah, we've waited many years for this moment of righteous justice, and you are no passive witness. You anchor us to this realm. They wouldn't be able to touch him if you weren't here.
Why me?
Do you not know?
Surely in all this time, someone else could have stood here and watched this impressive beatdown.
You have a powerful connection to Willie, both as his ultimate hunter and a grieving participant to his crimes. We know of your loss.
My loss?
It's a powerful blood magic that helps bind Willie to this place.
Do you mean my sister? That wasn't Willie. That was an accident.
Was it?
Both had a crush on the miller's son. Oh, the wind and rain. He preferred my little sis. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. We had the stupidest fight about it, and she charged at me and slipped on the rocks, and I froze.
You did.
I'm a good swimmer. I could have gone in after her.
Willie froze you in fear, just as he inspired jealousy between loving sisters.
Did you try to save Lily? Is she here?
No, I'm so sorry. Consent is important. We invited her, and she did not want to stay.
Oh, yeah! That's right! Oh, get it where it hurts!
Yeah, just casually bring up my childhood trauma and leave me in it. That's fine.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. We're nearly at his true form. See how he shimmers with exertion. He grows wary as we speak. It won't be long now.
Excitable Rookie has snuck backstage with WOW members.
Whoa, that is a massive fish. A big white koi? Do you think it's time?
You can see her now? Who are all these people?
I've been live updating the Willie or Won't He community all day. When I told WOW that the drowned lake fable and Willie might be connected, we mobilized and gathered all sorts of potential electrocution devices.
And they're here already. How is that possible?
You made us walk up the mountain, remember? You were rather insistent. They got up here before us, actually.
WOW members heave out huge jury-rigged lightning rod and direct it toward the offstage battle.
Oh, he's almost cute. I love koi.
Yeah, but who doesn't love a fish fry? They spent the last couple hours assembling a big old lightning rod contraption as a conduit. We're just waiting for the portable generators to warm up so we can light her up.
I think I can speed things up.
Produces lightning bolt.
Actually, here, Sheriff, I think you should have this.
Okay.
It should be you. But wait. Before you do that, put on this thick rubber gloves. Now, here you go. Be careful.
Okay, what is this?
Oh, just a little something I've been saving for, a rainy day. Hey, I see what you did there.
I don't. What's going on?
It's literally lightning in a bottle. Sheriff, everyone in positions.
Oh.
Plant your feet, brace yourselves. Okay, this way, Sheriff. You don't want to spark it here. Does everyone have their protective gear on?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Lightning!
The game is kaput.
This is not how I want to eat a fish.
Rejoice! Meet me down by the river. The water's fine, not like that now. Meet me down by the water. You know, water gives and water takes. The gift of life, the kiss of death. You can walk now at your ease, knowing that Willie won't stack the deck. Knowing that Willie won't stack the deck. Meet me down by the river. The water's fine, and not like that now. Meet me down by the water.
When life's problems have got you down, money trouble, your man left town, let it out, a big old gush. Torrents here are plenty rush. Torrents here are plenty rush.
Meet me down by the river. The water's fine, not like that now. Meet me down by the water. Meet me down by the river. The water's fine, not like that now. Meet me down by the water. Meet me down by the river. The water's fine, not like that now. Meet me down by the water.
Thank you for being at this developmental concert presentation of Murder Lake. I'm Bobby Blue, giving stage direction. Please give it up for Ken Shoji on fiddle. Caesar Moreno on mandolin. Tina Lama on bass. Doug Goldstein on guitar and playing the part of Whistlin' Willie. Hillary Hawk on banjo and playing the part of Officer Moonin and others. B.J. Zimmerman, the excitable rookie and various miss. And Debbie Zhang on piano, guitar, banjo, rest stop, ukulele, tin whistle, and playing the source and Officer Hewan. And everybody please stand up. Please stand up and give a huge round of applause to the motherfucking queen herself, Melody Olivia Berger, on fiddle, guitar. She wrote the fucking thing. And the part of the sheriff. Thank you all for coming out tonight.
I love you also. Hey, there's an entire pizza back there. Just throwing that out